thou hast it now. King, Cotter, Glamsall, as the weird woman promised, and I fear thou playest must rule here. Yet it was said, it should not stand if thou wast there. But thou myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speech shall shine. Why, by the verities of thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well, and send me up in hope, but hush no more.
He's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in a great feast, and all things unbecoming.
Tonight, we hold a sudden supper, sir, and I request your presence.
Let your highness come on upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever.
Right you afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
We should have else society your good advice, which you'll have in both brave and prosperous. In this day's council, what we'll take tomorrow, is it far you right?
As far, my lord, and will fill up the time. 'Twas this and supper. Go now, my horse my better. I must become a borrower of the night, for a dark hour or two.
Fill not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide, filling their hairs with strange invention, but that of tomorrow, where therewithal we shall have a cause of state, craving us join in. Hie you to horse, adieu, till you return at night. Goes Flint with you?
Aye, my good lord, our time does call upon us.
I wish your horse is swift and sore of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be the master of his time, till 7 at night, to make society the sweeter welcome. We will keep ourselves till supper time alone. Well then, God be with you. Sarah, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely dust. Our fears and banquos dig deep, and his royalty of nature reigns that which will be feared, 'tis much he dares. And to that doubtless temper of his mind, he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valour to act and think. There is none by he, whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked. As it said, Mark Antony's was but Caesar. He chid the sisters when they first put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak of him, the prophet-like. They held him farther to a line of kings. Upon the head they placed a fruitless crown. It put a baron crept on my gripe. Thence to be wrenched with an online hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for banquet's issue, I have battle on my hand. For them, the gracious Duncan I have murdered. Put rancors in the vessel of my peace, only for them, and my eternal jewel, given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo's kings. And champion me to the others. Who's there? Now go to the door and stay there till we call.
Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was.
So please, your highness.
Well then, now, have you considered my speeches? Know that it was he, in the times past, which held you so under fortune, which you thought had been our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference, passed in probation with you, how you were borne in hand, how crossed the instruments, who wrought with them, and other things else that might to half a soul and to a notion craze say, thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our point on second meeting. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospel to pray for this good man and for his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed to the grave and beggared yours forever?
We are men, my lord.
I, in the catalogue yet for men, of hunts and greyhounds, mongrels, spaniels, curs, shrouds, water rugs, and demi-wolves are clept all by the name of the dogs. The value fowl distinguishes the swift, the slow, the subtle, the housekeeper, the hunter, every one according to the gift which backwards nature hath in him closed, whereby he does receive particular addition from the bill that writes him all alike, and so of men. Now, if you have a station in the file, not I the worst rank of manhood, say it, and I will put that business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love us, who wear a health but stickly in his life, which is death were perfect.
I am one, my liege, whom the vials, blows, and buffets of the world have so insisted that I am reckless what I do to spite the world.
And I, another, so weary with disasters, tug with fortune, that I would set my lie on any chance, to mend it or be read on it.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So is he mine, and in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrust against my nearest of life, and though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight and bid my will about it, yet I must not. For certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but while his fail, who I myself struck down, and thence it is that I to your assistance do make love, masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives.
Your spirits shine through you. Within this hour and most, I would advise you to where you plant yourselves. Acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time. The moment on it, for it, must be done tonight, in something from the palace. Always thought that I acquire a clearness, and with him, to leave no rubs nor butches in the work. Fleance his son, that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than it is his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded. Banquo, that soul's flight. If you find it heaven, must find it out tonight.